Boom. Good morning, Roll Gang. Look who the fuck is in the building this Fuck Yeah Friday, baby. What's up, Jarrell?
What's going on, man?
So good to see you, my man.
Appreciate you having me on, bro.
Yo, you have no idea how much I appreciate. I'm so pumped to wake and bake with you, but man, your celebrity status here in Vegas, we were just talking about how at Planet, you're like the glue guy. And, I mean, what an honor to have the glue guy on the show.
Nah, man, I appreciate you, bro. You've been having some heavy hitters on. Like, some people, I kind of look up to. Of course, you got Rocky, fucking the homegirl Pearl, Aria. I'm like, man, it was my turn, so I appreciate you, bro.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
My weed's right here. But you're rolling up some shit too.
Little Mango Kush for medicine.
Hey, medicine. Let's go.
Gotta keep it in the family.
Yeah, can I see the bag for a sec?
Sure.
Fuck yeah. Yo. Oh my god, bro. What? 13-4 Myrcene? This is gonna be flavorful as shit. You got the linalool and the humulene in there?
Super relaxing, right?
Yo, I'm super pumped. Mango Kush, I haven't tried this one. Cool sticker. Hell yeah. Check it. I gotta show it with the, the medicine rolling spoon.
Product placement.
Damn straight. That's that. Oh, what a sexy logo. Yo, I don't know if I've ever had medicine stuff this
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with medicine. They do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Have you tried the White Valley OG?
Yes,
Holy
sir.
shit.
That's another one.
Yeah.
That's another one.
They're on that fire. But anyways, man, I'm super excited to have Jarrell on this morning's edition of the Weekday Wake and Bake. It's Fuck Yeah Friday, and we're rolling, smoking some of this. You got some Mango Kush.
What you smoking on?
This is apple fritters.
Ooh, okay.
Not dispensary stuff, but you know how
market.
it is. Yeah, traditional market. That's what I can. That's what I can achieve with the limited capital.
So y'all balling on the budget.
That's how it is. But you know who's not is you work for the biggest dispensary on the planet. Wow.
Yeah. I've been there for a while. Started off bartending. That shit's fun as hell into there, man. So yeah, I did that for a while. Now I'm one of the floor managers, so it's pretty cool, man. It's a good time here at Planet. Come fuck with me.
Yeah, he's basically the floor manager during prime time night when everybody's actually rolling through. Go visit Jarrell. I love seeing you there. I've seen you there a few times. Yeah. And I don't know, you're just always running shit and the floor manager. So what do you do? What's your daily directive?
Main thing is just putting the bartenders in a position to succeed, making sure they have everything they need. Dealing with customer issues, making sure all the customers are happy, and everything just runs smoothly.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is pretty set up, pretty cool there. It's easy to kind of get the job done, so it's not too hard of a job. I love it, man.
Yeah.
When you're doing something you love, it's not even considered work.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really glad you have a job like that where you don't have to feel like you're working too much. But I mean, you still do you do put in the work though. You're out there hustling, and
Me, man, it's fun being out there talking to people, interacting, and at the end of the day, we're selling weed, talking about weed. So how can you not love it?
Yeah, how can you not?
Hell yeah.
And you're so supportive to the bud tenders too. One my favorite, the one that Milani.
Oh yeah,
I talked to her. I was talking to her about you, and she says you run shit there.
I wouldn't go that far. I appreciate you though, Milani. I wouldn't go that far. I just, I started as a bartender, so I know what it's like, and I know the type of support that they need. So I just try to be there for them as much as possible. But the bartenders are great, man. They make my job super easy. They're fun. They make it fun for me as well. So shout out to all the bartenders out there, man. Y'all the shit. Y'all make it happen in this industry, and don't let anybody tell you anything different.
No, that's the truth. And not like you do. Like, not only support the bud tenders through work, like being the floor manager and helping out the bud tenders at Planet, but you have the most magical podcast in the Vegas industry.
Yes, sir.
And it's called, like, if you guys don't know, then I'm literally shook. But it's called the High Bud Tenders Podcast with Jarrell and his co-host Rocky.
Yes.
And honestly, you guys are kind of the ones that you're like my role models in the podcasting, like content creation side of the industry. What an absolute magical project that you and Rocky have created to support like bud tenders and getting high
and like and that's what it was all about, just supporting bud tenders, getting their voice out there. That's how we got started, just interviewing a whole bunch of bud tenders, man. Just having people come on talking about their journey through the industry, and it just blossomed into so much more education, getting like brand awareness, things like that. So I never would have imagined that our podcast would have grown into something like this. But I can't even front. I have to give a lot of credit to Rocky and the whole team over there because they put in so much work. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. You know how great Rocky is. I don't even have to tell you. Everybody knows how great Rocky is. I appreciate her so much, man.
Yeah, no, you guys, but like for real though, like you guys are a dynamic duo, and she did come on the show, but she said like you're the initial one that brought it up.
Yeah.
Guys, the High Bud Tenders podcast isn't just another podcast. Like it is a culture providing, like industry bending podcast that you guys just host these elite industry professionals of all kinds.
Yeah, I was just telling Rocky a while ago, I was like, I don't think anybody's reaching the type of people we're reaching and, having that kind of content on. Because if you can think of damn near any brand in Vegas, we probably had them on.
Literally.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah, so if you smoked some weed in Vegas, we might have had that cultivator on our podcast talking about how they do their shit. So, yeah, check us out, man. We've been having some heavy hitters on.
No doubt, man. I honestly, it's definitely my favorite podcast. I always find myself smoking what you got, the person you guys are talking with. I was smoking that Nature's Chem for that, for that one, and you guys have on incredible people. Like, I was so hyped when I got to come on and chop it up with you guys. You guys have, like, an awesome studio. It just makes you feel, like...
super comfortable, welcoming. You damn near forget you're recording a podcast.
Exactly. Man. We're literally rolling up while we're recording. And
yeah, man. How long have you been doing this?
This is episode 83, but technically that's only like 2 months or so. And I don't know. Of course, like it's awesome going on live and doing the wake and bake, and you can that. But like being able to medicate while you record, it's something unique and special.
Yeah, a calmness to me. Because it puts me in like my comfort zone or my happy place. So like once I'm there, I can just pretty much relax and do anything.
Want to trade for a sec?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, I want to try this stuff. Yeah, it does. It makes you feel so much more comfortable, and what a magical medicine.
Absolutely.
I'm pumped to try this stuff.
Yeah, hit that name. Oh, this tastes good.
They do taste different. Yo, the Myrcene cup. This is straight like fruit. This is straight fruit, guys. Mango Kush Medicine. You cannot go wrong. Were they selling this at Planet?
Yeah.
Sometimes medicine's too demanded. They can't carry them.
Yeah, they got it there, man. They got it there.
Guys, roll through Planet. Get some of this mango kush from Jarrell. Yo, absolutely killing shit there. But honestly, even just as importantly, like, you gotta tune into the High Bud Tenders podcast. Two of the industry's finest, Jarrell and Rocky, just chopping it up with some of the other industry finest, like elite podcasts with elite cannabis, starting with your boy Rocky over here. So, like, I just kind of wanted to ask you a little bit about your journey with cannabis, if you don't mind, because you're among the industry elite here, and I am so curious to know how you, like, progressed from, you know, before you smoked to like becoming this king of cannabis here.
I remember the first time I smoked, I was about 16. Well, that was like the first time I got high. And
Same.
it just, for me, it kind of like, it opened me up because I'm super, super shy. Like, a lot of, you can probably tell, like, I'm super shy. But it just allows me to be more social, you know, more talkative. So that's why I used it.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I moved out here and got into the legal cannabis industry when I started recognizing all the medicinal benefits, and it just opened my mind. And I was just like, wow. And I never looked back. I was like, okay, this is the industry I want to be in. Just started doing so much research on my own, learning the plant, and I was just like, just all in from there, bro. I started off as a receptionist at Essence. I was there for a little bit, downtime. I was just going online, researching, doing my thing, man, just learning. And then I got the opportunity to go to Planet, start as a bud tender, and the rest is history, man. I bud tendered for about 2 years. Love that shit to death, man. Like, that's one of the greatest feelings. So
No doubt.
Hell yeah.
What a fucking come up. So, like, basically you were just, like, consuming out like everybody does. But then you started to do your research and you were like, well, shit, like, this plant's actually magic.
Yeah. You know what? I remember an eye-opening moment, bro. It was a customer, a little old lady. She was, I remember everything about it. She was from Chicago. She was out here visiting. She bought this cream because she had shoulder pain. And she was like, I can't sleep because of this. I was like, here, try this cream. And this was, I was new to bud tending. So I believed in it, but I was just like, I don't know, this might work. You know, like, here, try
You're
this.
recommending a topical for
her shoulder pain. So, excuse me. So she came back about 2 days later. She remembered my name. She's like, Jarrell. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, she wanted to return it. So I'm already getting my speech ready in my head. Like, look, lady, all sales final. Can't return it. She was just like, hey, I'm going back to Chicago. I need some more of that cream.
Oh my.
She was like, I've never been able to do this. Look at my shoulder. And she was down there in tears, bro. Like, damn near made me cry. And that's when I was like, man, this shit really worked. This is really changing people's lives. So, like, that was like the moment I was like, this is the industry for me.
Yo, goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Man.
Yeah, like you saw it firsthand with somebody that you saw somebody in desperation, and then you saw them again with relief, and the variable was this beautiful plant.
Exactly.
So you were just like, fuck it, let's send it.
Yeah,
like, I'm all in.
It was the same plant that I was just using for fun, recreational purposes, and now I use it for everything. It's a lifestyle.
That's right.
It's a lifestyle, bro.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, recreational purposes, like, we all got anxiety, and, like, social anxiety is a real fucking thing. And depression, and, like, all these quote-unquote, like, malfunctions, or, like, stuff going on. Yeah, mental health. Like, we all got something. We're human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's real shit, man.
Like, I'm 100%, but I feel like I'm still medicating,
It's absolutely. We medicate in some kind of way. Like, people say, oh, they only do it for recreational purposes, but you go somewhere and you don't have any kind of access to weed, and you're going to feel some type of way. You're going to be like, oh, fuck, I need it, or like that.
I haven't been in that situation in a long time. I do not want to feel what that feels
Nah,
like.
man. I would kind of like base my like vacations on, okay, do I have access to weed in this place? Is it rec? Is it medical? Can I get it?
100%.
Is that important to me?
Gotta be able to get your meds, man. So this magic is definitely like why you have turned Mother Nature's finest creation into a career. But like there had to have been a moment where you were considering for the first. Take us back to when you were 16, and there's this stigmatized plant called marijuana, the devil's lettuce.
Yep.
Oh, don't try it.
Yep.
What that leaf?
Man, I can't even remember, bro. It was just I grew up in LA, so it was everywhere.
Oh, that's true.
And it was probably the big push, from my parents and other elders saying, "Don't do it." So of course, like you tell me not to do something, that's going to spark my curiosity. And
Facts.
yeah. And I just remember the first time I did it, I just laughed my ass off. I can't remember for how long. My cheeks were hurting.
I feel that.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is cool. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't feel bad the next morning or anything. So I was just like, man, this shit ain't bad. They lied to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They're lying.
Yeah, they're lying, dude, or they just don't know. But yeah, like it was. That's pretty much what it was. Like I was just like, I don't know, just trying it.
Yo, that's crazy. Like you were in LA, which has like one of the ripest cannabis cultures. Is there a drastic difference between the industry here and the industry there, in your opinion?
Well, like when I lived in LA, it wasn't older. It was medical. So like I started smoking when I was 16. That was fucking, damn, 20 years ago.
Wow,
21
let's
years
go.
ago. Yeah. So it was the industry wasn't like the industry back then. So I grew up smoking stress weed, man. Like sticks and seeds. I had to break it down, move the seeds over. Like that's what I grew up smoking. And then like
stress weed?
yeah, that's what they called it. Reggie, whatever it is. But as I got older, then like chronic and all that shit started coming around. And I remember I got my medical card when I was like, my early 20s or mid 20s, and I was able to go into dispensaries, and I was like, whoa,
holy
this is real good
shit.
weed. Yeah, like that was mind opening. But yeah, like so, like I can't really compare the industries or like the legal industry. The black market is a little bit different.
Yeah,
for sure,
no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, Vegas is savage, but man, LA is cutthroat too.
Yeah, but you were in Cali for a while, right?
Yeah, I was in NorCal.
See, I was gonna say like, well, the difference between the weed. What do you think?
Well, so I will say NorCal is the cannabis grow capital of the world. Like there is nothing like there's no outdoor like Humboldt outdoor. Honestly, like I don't know why but this planet was almost created to have that. But that's the thing. Like I lived in the Bay Area, and there was just as good transportation of that shit to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were probably smoking on the same grows at some points.
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, they do it right in Cali.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad weed in Cali too. I don't want to get it confused.
For sure.
Yeah. People from Cali try to make it seem like there's only good weed. Like it's bad weed in Cali. You run across some boo shit.
It's variance. There's just a lot of weed.
Yeah, but it's weed everywhere.
That's right. Yo, it's an awesome industry. And before we get on, I have a couple more questions for Jarrell.
Yes, sir.
But yo, check out this high bud tender spoon. This episode this morning is, as always, brought to you by the Rolling Spoon, but also the dankest podcast in Las Vegas, the original Bud Tenders podcast by two of the actual best Hall of Fame Vegas Bud Tenders. They should, that's kind of the Vegas Bud Tender Hall of Fame. That might be nuts.
That might be a thing, man.
But honestly, like, we might be able to actually make that happen because of the access to two of the most elite bud tenders in the history of the city, in the industry. No doubt, no cap at all. The High Bud Tenders podcast, they throw down and they got knowledge. Like, it's authentic, it's entertaining as fuck, and like, the industry is potent nowadays, and you guys shine the light right where it needs to be. So make sure you tap into the High Bud Tenders podcast with Jarrell here and Cannabis Rocky too. But so the question I'm super excited to ask you. I think that this is probably what I'm personally most interested to hear. We have in this chair with me, like I said, I don't even need to say it anymore, the top cream of the crop in terms of Vegas industry personnel. You have a big future in the industry. Like, without a doubt, like, all my chips are in. You're a lock to continue this ascension. What's your, like, maybe plans for, like, the future at this point, if any? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years or 6 months? Like, what's the goal?
Definitely to keep the podcast growing. Like, I want to, like, eventually like be that hub for, like, bud tenders, like, or like just like the industry, everything. That I want them to go, like, come to the High Bud Tenders if they have a new product coming out. Like, hey, we need to get this out there, or we want bud tenders to learn about this, or whatever the fuck. Bud tender events. So I just want to see the podcast grow into whatever it's going to grow into. And like, personally, I don't know, man. Like, I'm definitely staying in the industry, and I'm gonna see what falls in my lap. I like where I'm at right now. Definitely don't have any complaints. I just have to, like I said, just keep chugging along, bro. I'm just being patient. I'm growing with the industry. I know the industry is, going to keep growing. So, like, I'm just trying to grow with the industry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. A high tide raises all ships, but, like, I mean, you are just talking about it like it's like whatever, but, like, you're so nonchalant. Like, your trajectory of your podcast, of what you've created there, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that the ascension is just exponential at this point.
I appreciate you, man.
And I love listening, and I'm just High Bud Tenders consumer as well as the Roll Gang. Like, you guys, if you guys haven't tapped into the High Bud Tenders podcast, then you're probably not awake just yet, but I know you'll wake up soon and hop on. Yeah. Just huge High Bud Tenders fan and Jarrell fan in general. I absolutely you on the show. But before we get on out, I have this little segment I like to call Quick Rips.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you 5 rapid-fire questions just about cannabis in general. Don't think about it too much.
Okay.
And I'm just excited to get some spicy answers and some knowledge from the goat. What do you think?
How spicy do you want it? Like, can possibly get in trouble spicy? Or, like, just like a little medium spicy where it's just...
I don't know if any of the questions have the ability to open that can of worms, but we gotta run it back sometime and
we're gonna re-roll.
Yeah, we're gonna give the juice, no doubt.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Jarrell, Quick Rips, 5 rapid fire, cannabis or not. Questions. All right, question 1. Your favorite Planet 13 house brand?
Banana OG.
Banana OG. But, like, is that, what is that, a strain?
Yeah.
Medicine strain?
Or just like like you said, like house brand.
House brand, like that would be Medicine.
Yeah,
right?
Medicine for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Medicine,
yeah.
no doubt. Yo, cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Amazing. 2, favorite consumption method?
Smoking blunts.
Blunts all fucking day.
Yeah.
What brand?
Duchess.
Yeah,
I
Duchess.
do a
Solid.
Duchess.
Sorry, extra question.
No,
I'm
I
just
love it, man.
curious.
It's a bonus.
Question 3, favorite go-to terpene?
Awesome.
Awesomine. That's a first.
Yep.
That's a first on the show. Can you what's it like taste?
It's super floral, but I love it because it's like a mood lifter. It's kind of it makes you happy. It's similar to limonene, but it's just I love that taste. Yeah.
Yo,
Awesome.
I've been sleeping on Awesomine.
Yeah, man. I love it.
All right, 4, favorite TV series?
Martin.
Martin.
Martin or The Wire.
All right,
Yeah.
The Wire's elite too.
But
That's tough.
I'm gonna go with Martin because that's what that first.
Martin's. They're both elite, honestly. All right, last but not least, if you could sesh with anybody, alive or dead, anyone ever, who would it be?
I'm going with Snoop.
Snoop.
I'm going with Snoop.
Yo, it's still on the table. We gotta make that happen. Snoop Dogg of all time.
I like me Snoop.
Yeah. Yo, honestly, that'd be an amazing sesh. An absolutely elite sesh with Jarrell and Snoop Dogg. But yo, any sesh with you in it, absolutely elite, Jarrell. I am so appreciative that you came through this morning, my man.
I appreciate you. Like I said, man, I feel special, man. You have all the heavy hitters on as well, so I feel like I'm